Alright everyone, welcome to episode 7 of the Decursio Project. Now this is a little bit of a quick teaser, but today we hopped into the nether, got some skulls, killed the wither, hit H2, and started planning a new build. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying this series, and as always, enjoy. So just around here in the fortress, start of the episode, on the quest for skulls. I currently have 2. I think I got both these from the same wither skeleton, to be honest. I don't know whether looting and Vorpal kind of like had a stack effect, but yeah. So I'm gonna keep right around here and hopefully find another wither skeleton. I know I could set up like a farm, but I'd have to kind of put slabs all around the base, and I don't really have the resources for that, at least at the moment. So I'm gonna keep kind of running around in circles here and killing. What'd you drop? Oh, skeleton skull. I'm gonna keep running around here and trying to get. Why does he look so small? There's 3 over here. Watch me get it right here on camera for you guys. Oh, one behind me. I got it. Okay, that is so overpowered. I think Vorpal is overpowered, to be honest with you. I really think it is. Oh, I need that ghast. Oh, I'm gonna die. Let me take some cover here with 4 hearts. Oh, I'm so low. All right, let me should have some of these. Let's eat these because they give you. I want to give you regen. Oh, did I kill him? I did. I really want to kill that ghast. I'm craving some ghast tears. Just regen. That's speed. I think it's the other one. That's regen. Actually, I do have a regen potion. Let's pop this so I can heal up a little bit. Because I do not want to die, to be honest with you. Okay, hopefully he actually dropped something. Let's see if I build up here. I did get a gas here. Nice. We can make a drawer controller now. That's literally all I wanted that for. And let's go finish off these wither skeletons. Hopefully I can get an extra 1 or 2. Nope. And hey, there's an extra 1. Pretty sure I saw another one behind me somewhere. One over there. Let's go get him, and then we will go back to the overworld. Pretty much want enough to maybe kill a second wither in case I ever need to. Not that I think I do right away, but how do I get to you? Let me take out that blaze. Cool. I guess I could just drop down here. Okay, take a bit of fall damage. It won't be the end of the world. Follow my little hole. Thank you. Kind of cheesed him a little bit, but still at 4. I don't see any more. I'd like to get that other ghast here. Get a second. Did he drop this? I don't know if he dropped one. Oh, that's a bit of a drop here. Especially in parkour with soul sands. Probably not the best idea, but wait. No, we didn't drop one, sadly. Rough. Alright, I'm gonna make my way home, and we'll be back in a few seconds. So, with the wither fight approaching, I realized that I want a better bow. Power 4, I'm breaking 3. That's all right. I don't know what other. I guess I could put extra power on it. I'm pretty sure this takes 30 levels though. Power 5. I don't know whether that was necessary. I don't know if power 5's a thing in vanilla. Let's see. I think it is, and I just wasted that enchant. It is. Okay, I could have got power 6. Oops. Looking at our bow here, the other enchants that we could do. Reactive, nope. Hunter's Bounty. Additional drops from slain animals, nope. Soulbound, nope. True Shot increases accuracy and speed of arrows. True Shot could be very good. let's see if we can maybe get some books here. True shot. Nope. Let's just go with sharpness 1. Thorns. Nope. Shadow jump. Nope. Raider's Bane. I'm pretty sure that's the power respiration breath. No. Okay. Nothing good there. I just wanted to see if we could get it just by chance. But I think this is an alright bow to start off. Obviously it doesn't have what's it called? Infinity. But we have a few arrows. We have 12 arrows, which isn't actually that much. Thought we had more. I suppose I could go grind some books for infinity down there, which I might do. Or we could just try to go into it. Now that this fight's already going to be kind of easy because I'm going to go fight it in the underneath. Let's actually, I'm going to grind some infinity books. Hopefully grind some infinity books and we'll be back in a few seconds with that. And just like that, we have infinity. Let's go put this on our bow and get ready for the wither fight. So I'm not going to say I'm going to cheese this wither fight, but I'm going to cheese this wither fight and you'll see how. Pretty much we're going to head down to the caves. And I'm going to trap him in the cave and we're just going to fight him from a distance. Reason being is we don't really have good armor until next, like we don't have iron armor or diamond armor even, or netherite armor, right, until we kill the wither. So it's a bit of a sketchy fight until that happens. So what we're gonna do is get this just in case we need it. We'll get these because they have speed. Our bow here will go there, and I think we'll head down. Now this fight, like I said, should and I'm saying should because I'm hoping it's gonna be easy. From experience in regular vanilla, fighting the wither this way is the way to cheese it. In modded, eventually we'll get like wither proof blocks and stuff, but for now we do not have that, so we're gonna go here. Let's go down this one. Already made, already very, very long, and we're gonna go all the way to the end. And we'll put them right here, honestly. Let's dig this out here. All right, and then we're gonna place them down. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? Is that not how you make a wither? Okay, there we go. We're gonna let him do his little explodey thing, and we're pretty much gonna start shooting at him. And he'll have to break the blocks to come to us. So it should be a somewhat easy fight. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, yeah. I don't know what's happening to him. He's a little glitched out here. I think there's like a zombie or something he's fighting. Come on. He seems to be a little stuck. I mean, it's a very cheesy fight, but I'll take it, honestly. He should start falling down soon when he gets to his half health. I can't even see him. I'm trying to shoot at him. Alright, there we go. I'm wrapping him with the sword here. Okay, I've never cheesed the fight this much. Yeah, I've definitely never cheesed the fight that much. That was embarrassing on his part. Last time I did this in vanilla, pretty much I spawned him and he just chased me down this huge hallway, and like it was pretty hard because I just had to keep running. So I couldn't do that much damage. But as I take damage here, we killed the wither. And I'm pretty sure once we get back home here, that was all we had to do. Now we're in age 2, I think, unless I'm missing something. Let's see here. We have 4 health. We should probably eat a little bit, regen. Alright, so let's get back home here. We did indeed get the Wither Star, and I got a bunch of crystals. No idea what those do, but we got them. Let's run up here to our base. Let's quickly empty our inventory. Rocky stone and soapstone. We got these random things, no idea what they are. I'm gonna put them in there. We did indeed get our nether star, which nether stars don't really have a crazy recipe. Nothing too crazy, honestly, that we can make with these, other than we can make danks. Even though we're not involved hunters, we can make danks. But I think if we go to unlocking ages, we completed foraging ahead, get steel. We completed death becoming death, but not really. The scythe, and of course we just completed killing the wither, which means with a little lag spike here, we are in the second age. Let's go. All right. The second age unlocks a full new tab. We still will go back and complete some of the stuff in the first gear here, don't worry. But we now have the second tab, which is create. In arcane, we see here up at the top, we have a bit of Botania. We also have some R's. I think it's R's, right? Astral sorcery. Protection, we have a bit of R's, or Astral, Botania, some diamond, some tinkers, sets. Then into tools, gives us kind of a breakdown of tools as we can get into the heavy tools, as they're called in tinkers. And useful items, we got a few things. No idea this is morphing tool. Turns into different wrenches. We get backpacks, we get turtles eventually. So super cool we're in this. I'm going to take a few seconds here. I'm going to gather up what I want to do for this episode, and we'll be back shortly. All right, everyone. So coming back to this episode, I kind of have a little bit of stuff planned out, at least to start. I upgraded some of these chests were still iron chests, so I just did a quick upgrade. If we go chest here, chest upgrade, just iron to gold, very simple. I do potentially want to upgrade this block one to diamonds, but then I realized, you know what, I have a lot of blocks in here that I have quite a bit of, right? I have a lot of soul sand, have a lot of oak logs, have a lot of, you know, archwood logs, basalt, right? Some stuff I can throw in some drawers, and I really want to organize this room a bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an upstairs, right? Because obviously this doesn't go straight up. It's a little bit slanted, but I think having, you know, maybe in this corner, having a little staircase going up could be a really good idea to add a bit more room. I might honestly add the staircase somewhere here, like maybe like right here going up might be something that I might look at here. We still have steel and coal coke smelting here just to keep my supplies up. Nothing going here. I might honestly move the tinkers to a new area because we are going to need the alloy smelter. I forget what it's called, like the what's it called, like the it's alloy smelter, isn't it? Foundry smelter. It allows us to make alloy that needs smelting. So like manulin and queen slime, we have to do it through there. So I honestly might make a little staircase up here. I want to make this obviously my main room where I'm pretty much at all the time. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put some if we go to the drawers mod here, right? I'm gonna put some trim, which pretty much allows drawers to stay connected. Put some trim below these doors and have another wall of drawers just like this one, just so I can keep my storage kind of under control here. And then upstairs I'll have my enchanting table, my bed, kind of all the stuff in that area. I am smelting some glass here. I do want to get the farm finished here, especially because I have cows growing. You know, last episode I got 2 cows there, so I have been trying to breed them because I do want to eventually start using them for food and get into, you know, Pam's, and that way we can get a bit of a, you know, a dietary bonuses, especially as we move into this pack. Mobs are now a lot stronger. Instead of having 20 health, I think they have 36 health. So we're about to cross a few more mobs that are a bit stronger here. They can spawn with better armor and stuff like that. They do more damage. So mobs also scale with the difficulty. If we go here to the introduction, right, and we look at, let's see. I thought there was a mobs tab. Tools tab, storage tab. That I didn't even do the introduction tab. I forgot about it. I thought there was a mobs tab. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is how that happened. So first, obviously, a second age, we actually were able to get 5 chunks now being force loaded, which is very good. First age, second age difficulty, right? So now mob difficulty was at 15. Now it's actually at 50. So at 15, zombies have 25 health. At 100, 52, right? So we're obviously not at 52 yet, but they have about 35, 36 health. They do more damage. Difficulty means they spawn with better armor, right? So before we were getting mobs kind of consistently with gold and iron armor, now we can start seeing diamond, sometimes even netherite armor on some mobs. So we're really going to want to make sure that we're geared up. Our armor here is good, but there's actually some better Tinker's armor we can get a hold of if we go to the protection tab. That's a first age. Let's go second age. Protection, storage, gear, protection. There's this armor plate, so it's made out of cobalt, and it gives us a lot more protection. The ability, like the modifiers are less, so we won't be able to put speedy 2 and golden. Like I'm pretty sure it's only 1 or 2 modifiers per, but it's going to allow us to get a bit more protection here as we move on. So what I'm going to do now quickly is I'm going to kind of get a little bit of a cleanup of my base. I move this stuff upstairs, make the upstairs. I'm also going to clean this roof up a little bit, but doing so, there is something I want. If we look at this, right now, there's not much use of another star. And to be honest with you, the first thing I want is this, the infinity wand. So we need a treated stick. Pretty sure we need 2 treated sticks, actually. If we look at the recipe, we need 3 treated sticks. Yep, it's 3 treated sticks. Boom, boom. Infinity wand, diamond wand, and then we turn this to an infinity wand. Now, this only does max 9 blocks, right? Like, if I put, where can I show this? If I get some stone, and we look at this roof, right? It only does a max 9 blocks, but when I'm filling in these walls and the floor, it's going to make my life a lot easier. And when we do other builds, you know, outside here, I really want to have that capability to speed my building up a little bit, since you guys don't even see it, right? It's just more of a quality of life thing for me. So I'm going to get working on the base here. I'm going to add a bit of details, add a bit more drawers here, and we'll be back in a few seconds with a bit of a base cleanup. Alright, so I am back with a kind of half-finished base here. I did run back to the, as you see, I did some stuff. I'll explain it in a quick second. I did run back to the, what's the word I'm looking for? The dungeon there, the roguelike dungeons, wherever the dungeon mod is called. Because I was looking for some zombie hearts. Now, the reason I was looking for zombie hearts in Eidolon is because we need them to actually make a few recipes here. My inventory is absolutely chock full with random loot I got from the bottom floor. Now that we have a bit of a better sword, I was able to fight the mobs a bit better. But pretty much my goal before I started recording again was to make the storage controller here, which needs a shadow gem, which we need essence of death, which we need, as you see, zombie heart. So zombie hearts are also used for a few different things. I'm pretty sure they're mostly used for that. We also can make zombie heart stew. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this recipe crafted. I'm gonna clean up my inventory a little bit here, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Actually, no, we won't be back in a few seconds. I'm gonna do it right now, just because it's gonna be faster than having all this stuff in my inventory and cleaning up one by one. We did get a bunch of skulls with this sword, which is crazy how many mob heads we got. I think we have like 20 skeletons. 10. Close enough. Let's empty these enchanted books. Just make a bit of space in my inventory. We have some music discs here. I'll throw in this chest, sure. And some ore here. Let's get this out of my inventory. Oh, that's steel. That makes sense. Alright, so to make this should be able to dump everything else in here that we don't need. Yes, okay, cool. Bit of a clean inventory. I know it's kind of just not really clean, but we're moving the problem, right? So looking at what we need first, we need a zombie heart. We look at the here. We need a coal, gas tier, soul shards, diamond. So coal, that's charcoal, coal, diamond, gas tier, and some soul shards, which are in one of these chests, I thought. Yeah. Then to make the essence of death, we need zombie heart, rotten flesh, bone meal, charcoal. So zombie heart, which I just put away, and I don't know where I put them. Did I put them in here? Yeah, so 2 of these, 1 of these. We need some bone meal and some charcoal. I think it was like that, right? Let's go see. We're gonna go craft this recipe up. Let me get a bucket out, some water. All right, so recipe for this is, so we go zombie heart, rotten flesh, changes color, 2 bone meal, 2 stirs, 1 charcoal. So boom, boom, and then 2 of you, and then 1 of you. All right. Take my hat off here. Just gonna change color. Toss these in, stir twice. 1, 2. Gonna change color. And I throw the charcoal in. That should be the recipe. Get some essence of death. Nice, we got 4 of that. Now we want to make the shadow gem, right? So the shadow gem is, it is coal, gas tier, death, 2 soul shards. Okay, so it's coal, then it's gas tier, 2 death, I think, right? 2 essence of death. No, 1 essence of death, 2 soul shards, 1 essence of death, and 1 diamond. And do I stir it all in this? Let's see. Yeah, so it's coal, gas tier, death, stir, 2 soul shards, death, stir. So let's try on this. Coal, change color. Boom, boom, stir. Boom, 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 stir. And for the final diamond, that should give us our, nope, a shadow gem. Now, I don't know what really use this has other than a bit later. I mean, the main use is this, right? We need this recipe, so we're gonna get, we have a drawer lying around here somewhere I can use. We'll use one of these ones. Let's clean up my inventory here real quick. Some coal. I'm gonna put soul shards actually in one of these just because I have some of them. Alright, now we need some compressed stone. Like that we have a lot of stone because of our pickaxe now. We need 4 of these. Boom. It's just we're gonna mimic the recipe here just for my own sake. Then we need store controller. We need 2 redstone comparators and a block of redstone. Redstone comparators. I'm pretty sure it's just a bit of that. And do we need any quartz? Yeah, we do need quartz. Alright. So it's some torches here. Pretty sure it's 6. Is it 4 or 6? Pretty sure it's 6. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Some stone here. And I believe that in the middle. And with that, we have a drawer controller. Now this is going to make our life so much easier because we can just right click and everything will empty where we want it to go. Now, I do want to tell you guys that this is connected. This system is connected. If we go under here, there's a thing in the drawers, which is a drawer trim. Pretty much what this does, or an oak trim, you get like any color wood trim, right? This just connects drawers without having a storage. Therefore, I don't have to worry about stuff getting stuck in there and me not realizing. But now pretty much I can go like this. I can empty inventory and I can right click. Oh, maybe it's not connected. Maybe I lied. I thought it was. Maybe I need to put it more center. Let me troubleshoot here. I'll be back in a quick second. Alright, so I figured it out pretty much. I need to move the drawer control a little bit. Obviously, it ruins my little pretty aesthetic here. But now I can, if I grab these, logs here, I can right click it and it'll deposit there. If I grab some ash, I can right click deposit here. I cleaned up my inventory. Backpack is empty. This is still just full of random stuff, to be honest, but yeah. I did also make this, right? If we head up here, there's no stairs for some reason. Carpenter's blocks like these don't work with chisel. I honestly thought they did. Let me try it. I honestly thought they did, but it appears they don't. So I'll figure something out soon for not having to jump up. But I made a little room here. Pretty much, it has just a shelf with my looter mod, a few music discs. We can toss one in here while we're walking around. Fully enchantable bookshelf with some spruce bookshelves, or fully enchantable enchanting table, and of course my bed, which I'll sleep in now. For this episode, I mainly want to clean up my base a little bit, kind of get ready. I also want to look at what we're gonna do for storage, what we're gonna do for our base. I think I've planned. I'm gonna prepare a little area because we are about to get into create. If we what quest did I complete? Storage. Drawer controller. Diamonds. Oh, I got ice. Let's put it here. Yeah, we can just make a bunch of upgrades. Just let us know what the upgrades do. Let us know all the chests, which I've completed most of these, but no, we won't talk about it. This is H1. If we get to H2 here, to start everything off, as you see this huge thing, we really need to get to create and make andesite alloy. Now, andesite alloy can be made. Only thing we can do at the moment is casting table. We actually need to use a alloy smelter. I don't think we can do it in just a regular smeltery. I'm pretty sure we need to do it in a scorched alloyer. I may be wrong, but pretty much we need 4 andesite, 3 zinc nuggets, and 1 molten steel to make 2 andesite alloys. So pretty much we're gonna have to get this whole thing up and running to start doing that. We also are going to need at one point some blazing blood, not only because brass needs to smelt, it needs to you know, in a foundry. Where's the foundry here? I'm pretty sure we have a I thought we had a middle recipe. We don't have a middle recipe, but first I'm gonna see if we can put alloy, we can create andesite alloy in the furnace here. If we cannot, then I need to make a foundry. So pretty much to make andesite, we can remove all this stuff here. Let's clean up our little thing on the left side a little bit. I'll still keep the rat upgrades. I think that might be a good idea. Drawer controller, we don't need any more. Compacting drawer, I'll keep there just in case I do want to make some. What was I looking up? I forgot what I was looking up. Andesite. Andesite. Alloy. I keep thinking of andesite because of Vault Hunters, but it's andesite. Here to make it, we need 4 blocks of andesites, 3 zinc nuggets, and 1 steel. So 1 steel. We're actually going to triple this. 3 steel. 4 times 3 is 12 blocks of andesite. And 1 zinc nugget. That's nickel. This is zinc. And 1 zinc ingot. And that should be our recipe. Are we going to run out of lava? We might run out of lava here. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, well, we wasted a bit of steel. Pretty much. And our fuel is almost empty. I think we just have enough for this. Where'd the... oops. Okay, wait. Let's get another... It didn't have time to mix. We need another nickel. Take one of these chunks. I think we're out of lava. So let me go get some lava down in our... Do I have more than 1 bucket? Where did all my buckets go? I feel like I'm missing buckets. Okay, we'll just run out of the cave here real quick. And we'll get some lava. And I honestly think we need a alloy smelter, alloy thing. Like not the smeltery, but the other one. I really do think we need that. But I guess we're about to see here. And then I want to create a little spot for create. Since we're in H2, as I kind of said, I want to make some type of different style building than the one, you know, my cave base, which I love my cave base right now, but I think I do want to make something a little bit different than what we have right now. I'm thinking of kind of like a steampunk-ish type of factory, very like industrial era, rust brick, metal plating kind of block. I think that would look really cool. And looking at, you know, if we look at factory blocks with chisel, it does require some iron and some scoria or any stone really to create. But there's a few cool options here, and I really like, you know, factory rust as kind of like a base. There's also some signs and stuff that we can use, which is pretty cool. But I think I'll go with a build that maybe looks a little bit like this, a little bit rustic. Okay, now we can make andesite alloy in this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to expand our Tinker's construct, saying maybe up 1 level or 2, just so we can have a bit more fuel. I probably will make a hopper as well, so that I can feed. Pretty sure we can access regular hoppers now, right? Hopper, yes, we can. Oh, it requires plates. We can't do it just yet. We'll be able to do it soon. But so I'll make a wood hopper that kind of feeds some items into this, so we can get constant andesite alloy. I'm gonna make honestly like 2 stacks of andesite alloy. We're gonna need a lot of the stuff. So we'll be back in a few seconds when that's all up and done. All right, with this all set up, I have 60 ingots now. I was looking at andesite. There's not, I don't think there's a block for andesite alloy. Looking at it here, there's no block. So pretty much I'm not gonna be able to use this. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna make another wood hopper here. So I'm gonna get a quick chest, which is here, to get some wood, which I have some here. Just give me a quick stack. We're gonna put this, I believe it's like so, right? Yeah, cool. What we're gonna do here is just kind of automates the casting table, similar to as we've automated the blocks. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sauce a lever here. We're gonna put the ingot cast and pretty much just have this go crazy. Now, this is gonna take a little bit to dry up, but with that, our quest is complete and we open up the next part. So pretty much it's giving us a breakdown of create. Obviously recipes are changed. For the fan, we need a uncased fan, which needs, you know, so there's a few things we need to get different. Obviously, step number 1 is create can be praised for a lot of reasons, starting from its beautiful animations and its overall unique vibe and premise. But one of the best features it has is the way it teaches you how to use it. Unlike other mods that are trying to give you explanations on how to use them through a book, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. Create tries to make things more simple, fun, and easier to understand through an in-game animated guide. I know I kind of said that wrong, but almost every element / machine added by the Create mod has an animated guide which can be accessed by hovering over the item with your cursor and holding the W key. Given the fact this feature is present here, we'll try to spend less time explaining what the mod can do, so you can have fun playing with it and discovering Create. Boom. So pretty much there's 2 ways we can kind of get power right now, either the water wheel or a fire. Water wheel is probably the way we're going to head to the start, as it's kind of the most resource efficient and it gives us the most rotation power. If you guys haven't looked at Create, this mod will honestly give you a pretty much step-by-step guide on how to get through it. Obviously, it being an expert pack, the recipes are very different than what the actual vanilla mod is, so you know, be wary of that. If you load up Create in a different mod pack or a different world, these recipes will not be the same whatsoever. I'm pretty sure the water wheel in regular is literally just wood. It doesn't need any of this crazy stuff. So we're gonna grab our 32 here and we're gonna get into Create. Now, I am planning on making the little factory probably right in this little nook. If we run over here, I really want it not to be winter. I really don't like the snow. If we run over here, there's like this little nook right here. I have some trees growing because I wanted some spruce, but it kind of goes in between the mountains. I think I'm going to build the factory right here. So I'm going to flatten out all this area. I'm going to start the build, get a bunch of blocks going. I'll probably have to go mining, honestly, because each of the blocks, every half a stack is like 4 iron. So I'll have to clean that out. I'm going to clear this area. I'm going to get into that. I don't know whether I want to wait until I get brass Reason being is that when we get brass from creates, which we get, you know, probably pretty soon, maybe we can get this episode, we can unlock the new Tinker's tools that allow us to mine 3x3s, 5x5s, depending on the armor we have, right? So I'm gonna look into it real quick. I'm gonna kind of plan out the next little part of this episode, and back in a few seconds here. So I think saying I probably was working on this for an hour or two is a bit of an understatement, but I think I've flattened out our area here. I really just wanted a base area to really start. Obviously the floor and stuff I need to replace with dirt and all that, but I really wanted a flat area to start creating. There also was, like, if you remember, there was a very small, I mean, you can see the outline here, a very small kind of hill that was kind of separating this area from this area, so I really wanted to separate that here. My plan, along with all the dirt I have, I'll show you all the dirt and cobblestone and stuff I have, but mostly dirt. We have like almost 100 stacks of dirt now. My plan here is to make kind of a very large rectangle slash square base here. I think we are going to use the factory blocks from Chisel. I'm not sure which one I want to use yet. I really do love connected textures, so I might try to look at, like, I'm gonna probably sample a few of them and look at them. But if we go at Chisel here, there's a few other blocks that brick is very nice. Kind of gives it that industrial look, but again, brick is kind of hard to come by on this pack. Like basalt's also very nice. A bit of a darker feel. We have all the concretes, obviously. Futura, which is not the hardest to make, but it's very, like, I feel like that's going to be like next stage stuff, you know, like it's very like futuristic, lots of moving bricks, you know, rainbow colors. This looks like the controller from Refined Storage or AE. The other thing I like is laboratory blocks. I was thinking of maybe some laboratory blocks for the floor. Now, reason being, it's just a very clean white block. And having maybe the laboratory blocks on the floor with the factory blocks on the wall could be a really good idea. Also, I saw Tyrion. I don't know where the actual here. There's a few blocks like the dent I really like. Elaborate I really like. So I'm gonna kind of just play around a little bit with the with a few blocks from Chisel. There's also Chisel and Bits, but that's a crazy mod to get into. We actually might. I'll see how crazy I'm feeling. But Chisel and Bits is it's interesting. You can pretty much turn any block into a small block and make any corners and shapes. So I'll see how crazy I get with that. But we pretty much did flatten out this whole area here. Took me a while. I don't know why this tree, probably forgot to break the saplings here. I replaced, I dyed my sleeping bag black just because I kept losing it for some reason. I'd place it down, and when it wasn't nighttime, and I would forget about it because it blended with the snow. So I dyed it black just so I could see it a little bit better here. All right, I think that should be the last tree cleared out. It may have honestly switched seasons. Reason being, it hasn't really snowed in a while. And we started this midwinter. Every season is 10 Minecraft days, I'm pretty sure. And if we go look at our calendar here, it is almost the end of winter, I suppose. So we're definitely getting there. Let's empty my inventory here. I'm gonna store these blocks just because we have a decent amount of them. All right, and yeah, so if we look at our dirt here, we have 133 stacks. Cobblestone, not that bad, 81. And to say we got a bit of for our coal coke here. I want to keep that going. This is full again, so let me get a empty tank here. Fill it out. We don't need that much creosote, honestly, so I'm just kind of filling 3 of these, and I might just let this drain on the floor until we get some create tanks that, you know, allow us to. But we did get a lot of PAM stuff as well. With age 2, we actually did unlock all the PAM's mods, so we will be getting into some food. I think this little guy, we're gonna set him up to farm. He's a little farmer boy. I think we're gonna set him up to farm some different crops down at the farm so that we can consistently have automated food, I guess, technically. We also did unlock cooking for blockheads, right? So we unlocked all the kitchen sink and all that stuff that comes with it, and we should be good. So I'm going to look a little bit at what I want for our factory so we can hop into create, and then we'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so I'm looking at a little bit of a different types of color. This side is all laboratory blocks, this side is the factory blocks, and this side is the Tyrian blocks. Now, I do really like this block right here, and I also like the laboratory blocks. I feel like the laboratory blocks, other than maybe like these two, they're all very white, they're all very futuristic. I feel like this isn't really the look I'm going for. I'm looking for more of a rustic type of feel. But looking at this, I'm not really sure what I'd match these with. I really like this one for the floor, but it is very shiny. This one as well, very rustied. This is the factory dots, right? If I go here, factory, go dots. You know, a floor like this, yes, it doesn't look the prettiest, but I feel like it suits the most what we need. Now, there is also this one. I'm not sure how this one looks. Let's double check here. This one's actually not that bad. Like, yes, it's kind of gross, you know, it's not the most beautiful block. But it does kind of go with the theme we're looking for. The other option we have is kind of the Tyrian plates, which does give a little bit more of a cleaner, kind of like metallic look to it, but it is, you know, like I said, it's not really that steampunk-ish kind of look we're feeling. I love the sound of the factory blocks breaking, by the way. Wait for it. It's like metal. It's very nice. All right. So I think I'm gonna try to make a decision here. Try to make a little bit of a palette. But yeah, those are my current thoughts on the blocks we have today. Okay, so I've done some thinking, and I really love the look of brick, especially with chisel. There's some really, like, I really like this wide, kind of a bit of a thicker brick, or the wide bricks here for a factory. Now, bricks are very annoying, very annoying, and you know, we could look at bees to get a bricky bee or a mason bee. I haven't really played with bees at all, but I know like we can get into bees and we can produce brick. That's kind of a we need a centrifuge. Make a centrifuge, we need a few things. We also can just make a manual one, right? And for me, is that worth it at the moment? I'm not too sure, but I really love the look of brick. And looking at the other bricks we have, you know, we could almost go for a granite type of brick that looks somewhat similar. But I really want to go with a brick block for our factory, just because I feel like that's very steampunky. It's very, you know, industrial revolution type of style. And honestly, it's not too hard, especially with create. Pretty much we can get a dense building block, which we can make a mass amount of them with create. So what I'm going to do in between episodes, I'm going to build the foundation. I think I've settled upon the block I want to use, which I'll show you next episode for our foundation. Let me turn these light levels off. I really want the snow to go away. It's so ugly. So yeah, I think oh, there's a just rotten flesh line. I guess the zombie died. So I'm going to build up the foundation. Like I said, I think if I have some blocks in my inventory, if I build up here, just to show you guys roughly what I want to do. So I think I'm going to go like here, maybe like a little divot here, and then all the way up here. So it's going to be a pretty large factory, but that's kind of what I wanted. Because again, create can take up a lot of room, especially if you want it somewhat organized, right? You can stuff it in a small little block. If you know, I can make an ore processing in this little mountain right here if I wanted to, but I do kind of want to show off create because I haven't really used it that much. I want a bit of room to work with, so I think that's what I'm going to do for now, is get that little factory platform going. Next episode we're gonna work on some basic create stuff. Like I said, I do want to use brick, right, for our walls. To use brick, pretty much we need a mill, And to make this, we need a fan. Those are pretty basic steps. Those are kind of the first steps to create, which is good. If we get a little bit later in processing, we can get the grindstone, stuff like that. That will help us out even more. But I think building the foundation and the floor of our build is step number one. And then hopefully getting, a couple stacks of bricks to build our walls. There's a few pictures on a few different websites and a few videos. I literally just looked up like Minecraft factory ideas and templates that I'm going to kind of steal off of. And obviously, if I do use one inspiration more than the other, I will give that person credit. But I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to figure out what I want for the platform, kind of plan out my area a little bit. And yeah, so with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Decursio pack. I do appreciate all your support of these episodes. I'm loving this pack. Honestly, it's a great pack. If you have not tried it, please try it. It's so well developed. It's so entertaining, so fun. There's always stuff to do. And if you don't know any mods, the quest pack and the quest that it does and the layout it does is honestly a guide that you can stand by and that walks you through everything. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying. Comment if anything to suggest. Honestly, I'm always open to suggestions here. Even like, if we look at my farm over here, currently this part is open. I don't know whether I want to keep it open in between each of these little slats here, or I want to lower it. I also ran out of glass. So anything like that. I did see a suggestion in my video that I'm recording this at to fix this sugarcane farm to make it a little bit more efficient. So I'm definitely going to do that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Decursio pack. Please like, subscribe, comment, and of course, have yourselves a fantastic day.